standing back there and I personally got to play with the fondant. So it was so much fun.
So
Thank you for trusting us with this.
You know what? I couldn't have asked for something better.
Awesome. And it's gonna taste phenomenal.
It even has the ketchup on it.
Oh yeah, you gotta go with the spicy ketchup too. Beautiful.
Oh, you guys are gonna make me pull your making me cry.
Aww.
It is so wonderful.
That's what I love. Somebody
was
that
so
was like, you could make me cry. And
She
I'm
was
like,
crying. I
"Thank
was
you."
so happy.
You jumped right into it too. It was so impressive.
Oh,
And
awesome.
I told him like, get the camera, put it. He was like, I don't know, just do it. Hi, I'm Daniel,
And I'm the little angel on top of your Christmas tree, Cooper, and we're with Long Branch Co.
and today we're here with our friend Denise at the Village Bakery in the Berthold Center, which is the oldest shopping center around Texas.
So, the oldest shopping center in the state of Texas. We are Village Bakery 1948. We are the last original storefront that is in the shopping center. And we are proud of our location and proud of our customer service, the community that supports us and has been coming to this location for 75 years. Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, we have the older generation that comes in and brings the younger generation in and helps carry on this tradition and history. And it was a blessing in January of 2020 to take over the bakery.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it so much. Do you mind giving us a little bit of a
Let's
tour?
go
Let's go,
inside,
show
yay! And smell the
I
wonderfulness.
know. As soon as you walk in, you
Yes.
I love it.
This is the front of the bakery, and not very much has changed since 1948. These wonderfully wood-crafted cake and pie boxes were here in 1948, and we still serve pies, cookies, and pastries out of our cases. Celebrating 75 years and carrying on the tradition and the history. That's the most important thing with this bakery.
I love that. This is just amazing, and these are just fantastic. I need the trim people to give us a call.
I know. They are
cannot find it
sturdy.
anymore.
Can you
Yes.
imagine how many Christmases and how many little hands have been up here
I know.
to reach and pick out their gingerbread, which we are so well known for. It is
I know.
phenomenal. We do carry them year round. We dress them accordingly to the holidays. Obviously, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter are going to be some of our biggest holidays. We can go anywhere from 10 to 15,000 easy for that holiday on gingerbread.
That's really impressive.
Very.
That's amazing.
They literally run out the door. It's great.
Wow.
So other than the gingerbread, do you guys have any other like Christmas or like holiday specialties when it comes to like your baked goods?
We do. So we bake fresh. We don't use preservatives, and we still use the old index cards that the previous owner, Miss Betty Smith, who owned it for 40 years, her grandma's recipe box, we still use the same cards. And in that recipe box, we do have some of our most famous sugar cookies. This is a sugar dough that we've been working with for years. Very familiar flavor with our customers because we actually use that same dough for every holiday. So we'll go into pumpkins with Thanksgiving. We go into the stars, the bells, and the trees with Christmas. After New Year's, we do jingle bell balls, and Valentine's, we do iced hearts, and it's just a phenomenal sugar cookie dough. Right back over here, our cupcakes and our delights. I know nobody else in Tyler's doing a delight, which is your own personal little square piece of cake, huge dollop of buttercream on top, and then frosting melted and dredged over it, and then a beautiful rosebud put on top.
That
So it's
sounds
your
amazing.
personal piece of cake.
That's
Yes.
so beautiful,
I
and they're
love
so
that.
pretty. Like I almost don't even want to eat them. Like they're like just like them sitting on a table by themselves would be the perfect.
I know. It looks
centerpiece.
like it should be just a statement.
Decoration.
Yeah, decoration.
Yes,
Absolutely.
This is all eye candy, but it's so edible too.
I know. I want to. I'll be so fat if I stay here if I work here.
I know.
amazing.
We call it the Bakery 30. If I'm going to do it, everybody's doing it with me. So please,
Yes.
no cookie left behind. Every broken cookie goes into somebody's mouth. So we put it in a little bag and we pass it off as a sample. We did that because I started eating all the broken cookies and I went beyond the Bakery 30. So staple items that people come in for are party tarts, and we do those accordingly to the holidays as well. always a staple. You got to have the chocolate.
Yes.
But come Christmas, we will do red, green, white, sprinkles. Everything needs a sprinkle. Sprinkles make everything happy, right? So
I need that on a t-shirt.
yes,
we should do
sprinkles. Same cookie dough for the sand tarts. And then in the morning time, we come in about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning during the holidays, and we start baking fresh. So we will start with all fresh Danishes, and then coffee cakes up on top, fresh breads, and then cookies. So if you see an item that's empty, that's because we've baked it fresh for that day. It has sold out, and then we will start the process again tomorrow morning.
So you have such a wide variety here. Do you mind me asking about how many people do you have on your team?
We have about 15 employees, 15 family members is what we have. My husband and I do not run this bakery by ourselves. If we didn't have all of our little elves and all of our helpers in the back,
it wouldn't be
this
possible.
would not be possible at all. So,
and see, that's what I love, because you don't. Every time you come to Village Bakery, you are welcome with a warm, like, how are you? You know, the service, the customer service that y'all provide is just unmatchable.
Immaculate,
it's amazing.
thank you. You've got to keep those memories going. I have a gentleman that comes in and tells me every year that he comes and he gets his cake. This year will be 65. He said, I have been getting my cakes here for the last 65 years. My mom bought my cakes here. She brought me in to pick out my cakes. Now I am here to order my cake 65 years later.
That's so sweet.
And still wanting to come back and knowing that we stand behind our product. It is made from scratch and it tastes phenomenal.
I know, this is just my favorite one in town.
Oh, for sure.
Like, there's no other one. Hello.
All right, guys,
All
come
right.
on in and I'm gonna show
This is
you
amazing. I've never been back here.
how to do a party tart.
Okay.
So these are when they freshly come out of the oven. They are hand rolled. They are hand thumb printed out. We do chocolate and then the red and then the vanilla and green. Where's my chocolate bag? Give me 1 second.
There we are.
Okay. So this chocolate that you see on the party tarts, this is the exact chocolate that we use on our cakes. We use as our chocolate filling. We make a chocolate buttercream. Anything chocolate comes from this chocolate.
That is amazing. And your technique, I mean, it's like, I don't think I have that precise, you know.
Being 30 years in the restaurant industry, I knew a little bit about food, but this is a different beast. This is
Absolutely.
not throwing a little bit of salt and pepper in something and delivering, a plate onto a table, setting up a function. This is following a recipe, a science to a T.
My favorite thing about it is, like, yes, it's a science, but you also have the aesthetics involved in it. You have to make it look a certain way, the sprinkles, the perfection of it. Because I'm one of those people where if I see two cookies and one of them looks better than the other,
I'm gonna
they
pick
could
the
be the
better
same
one.
taste. I want the better looking one.
Right. Did you know that we eat with our eyes first?
Yes.
So before you even pop this into your mouth, and I challenge you to take one of those on the end, pop it in your mouth, and you are going to have the best tasting cookie ever.
Okay.
They never go out like this because of the softness of the chocolate, but please do.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's how soft they are right now.
That's so
Try
impressive.
that if you want. And it just like melts in your mouth. He's looking at you like,
I'm like so
please
like
share.
This is delicious.
Isn't that good?
You ate it all?
Yes, I did. It's so good.
So, do you guys want to go back and see where we do the gingerbread?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
please.
Yes, awesome. So let's go across the alleyway. Okay, so we just hopped from the main baking area over here to where it is a little bit easier and more spacious in one of our extra rooms to do the decorating of the gingerbread. Brooke and Daniel are actually in culinary school and they are doing internships with us. Now, we do like to pay our interns. We think that's not fair, but they are actually in the culinary part of the TJC. So
Wow.
we are blessed to have students that come to us and want to learn this process,
This is
that are still
fantastic.
interested in baking. So what you are watching right now are them dipping the gingerbread. So in the same day, this is actually a 3-day process. This is the second day process.
Okay.
Yesterday, the dough needed to be made and proofed overnight.
Okay.
This morning, they come in and they punch it out, they bake it off, and then they start to decorate. So there is a technique and a certain way to
It
do
is
this.
definitely not decorator-ish.
Not decoratorish at all. Decoratorish?
Decorator-ish. That's a word. That's a term.
So, obviously, like, these are like your Christmas gingerbread, but earlier you said that you do it year round.
We do.
So could you tell us a little bit about that?
So come fallish, they will be decorated in our fall colors. Then we go into Christmas colors. We go into Easter and spring colors are going to be next. So beautiful purples, yellows, and pinks. The previous owner is the one that taught me to do this. So I started in August with her, and she kind of came in as not feeling as well as she was, and just making sure that I was secure in what I was doing, and making sure she knew who she wanted to pass the baton off
Yeah,
to. She
absolutely.
knew this was going to be my baby. This is my.
You're gonna take care of it.
I'm going to
Absolutely.
take care of it like she was taking care of it 30 years ago. And she picked us. We didn't want to change the recipes. We wanted to do it how Miss Betty wanted it done, and that's the way it was done.
And I love how, we've talked about in previous episodes how everything is a system.
Yeah.
This is a system. Like, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I don't feel like the average customer truly understands the amount of love and work and energy that are put into these, even just like these gingerbread cookies, like you said. I love it. It's innovative, it's exciting, and it's delicious too.
It is. And I want to say, you made a very good point. A lot of the customers don't see what we do to get to that end result. And knowing that this is a 3-day process. You have one day that you have to make your dough. You have to let it proof and rise overnight. Next day you have to come in and punch it out and ice it. You have to let this sit for 24 hours. You cannot be impatient with these little things. They need their time. They will get bagged early tomorrow morning, and actually bagging them stops the aging process, preserves them. So our gingerbread will last a week or two. If you need them to, they don't last that long with us. We go through so many of them. We learned this year, freeze them, which is wonderful, because if you need to send a Christmas gift to a family member that's moved away from Tyler but has had gingerbread their entire life,
Absolutely.
then please come and pick some up. They're freezable, sendable, mailable. Yes. So this is an average batch of 600. But you will actually, like today, I had 22 dozen go out on one order.
Goodness.
Yes, so I put the Christmas gingerbread out, and the minute I put it out, it's gone.
Like,
So lovely people like Dan will come in and go, I want a basket of gingerbread, and we make it beautiful for them, and there goes, easy 100 gingerbread and filling
Yeah.
up baskets, and they make the perfect gift. And
oh, they do. I mean, that's what we give people for Christmas. That's, and people love it. People know that the basket of gingerbread that came from Village Bakery is from us. Like, we have made it a tradition.
oh, wonderful.
So-
I have to say, this is a very controversial take on my end. I don't like gingerbread. I'm not a gingerbread boy,
I am.
but these gingerbread cookies, I love them to death.
Our gingerbread is not a hard gingerbread. You don't break it and eat it. This is very soft, very moist, and very edible. The icing, there's a little trick with the icing, and we have the girls that we do, and we have the boys that we do. People like the girls because, number one, you've got way more cookie and you've got way more icing. So, and these
I
we
love
just
them so
started
much.
coming out with. If you can put a gingerbread boy on steroids, there you go. You tip him upside down and you make a beautiful reindeer.
I love it so
ingenious.
much.
I love it.
And listen, love these, love them to death. These are my favorite cookie in the world, probably they are. But if I saw this, whether I'm a child or an adult, I would instantly say, I need that.
Right?
I love it so much.
Phenomenal. I mean, I love them. And I love how y'all came up. They're so creative.
I know.
Like, I would never have thought if we turn it upside down and we,
It's fun. And that's the whole point. It's like, it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. You find new ways to work with the product. You know, we're so limited because we're such a small bakery and still a mom and pop shop. So how do you have your items that the masses are used to, keeping your staple items, but changing them up just a little tiny bit? So we did a wonderful chocolate brownie. The previous owner did a brownie. People love the brownies. But when I came in, I added Ghirardelli chocolate to the brownies. Just that little tiny change in the brownie. We sell panfuls of brownies now. That is amazing. So little things like that just make the difference in the flavor.
I have to say, probably my favorite thing about Village Bakery and what you guys do has to be the fact that you guys are so innovative in what you do, but you still have that commitment to tradition.
And it is made with love. You can tell.
Yes.
Like, everybody here.
There's care.
Very nice, and everybody here is very happy. I've never had a bad experience in all the time I have been coming here. Ever. Everybody is like super friendly, super nice. Like, how can I help you? Like, they make it happen. You know?
I think the only time I've ever seen someone unhappy here is when they were told that they were sold out of gingerbread for the day.
How many? Do you know how many you make for like the season?
Like a
How
Christmas
many?
season, how many of these do you make on it? Guesstimate.
Anywhere from 10 to 15,000.
Goodness
Easy.
gracious.
Easy.
That's a village.
That-
a village
it
of
is.
people, yeah.
A village of people, and it does take everybody at Village Bakery to make gingerbread.
Wow.
Yes. You look very interested in this.
I am. Can I do some? Would you teach me how to do this?
I would love to watch you decorate a gingerbread. Pressure control. That's your biggest friend. Learn your pressure control, okay? And that's squeezing, and then all you want to do is just do a squiggly line. Squeeze it from the top, and just do your squiggly line.
Oh gosh.
Watch your sleeves.
Keep her more towards the bottom of the gingerbread.
You'll probably fire me.
Actually, it's really good. It looks like a little fiesta skirt bottom, but it's wonderful. Go ahead and try to do a couple more. You're gonna find that it gets easier.
She had a rough night.
Now, do me a favor, just so, because I love watching you do this. See if you can do her hair.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
know.
This is so cool.
If I was to do
Actually,
this,
you did very well. Daniel, you're fired. I have a new Daniel that I would like to come and do the hair.
but it will take us forever. He can do it fast. I will take 5 days to do one.
Oh.
This is. I always wanted to do this. I've never decorated a gingerbread.
You're doing
Your
cute
hair
with the
is
hair.
wonderful.
Your hair is wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you. I spend hours every day.
You're actually really good at it, Daniel.
That's
We do have
beautiful.
seasonal help if you would
I
like
will.
to come and
I'll
help.
come and help you. Here.
Only the hair, though, not the dress.
Only
skirts.
the hair,
Yeah,
yes.
my dresses are not pretty. Well, that at the end of that.
That's mine.
I was like, well, that was cute, but no.
No, your dresses are good. Hair phenomenal.
Friend, thank you so much for having us, spending the day with us. This was amazing. I had no idea of all the things that were involved with Village Bakery and the story behind it and the history and everything that y'all do with so passion and love. This was so good. Thank you so much for this.
Well, we enjoy every time you guys come into the bakery because you bring such a positive attitude and just a smile on your face, and the enthusiasm that you guys have over my gingerbread makes me want to cry. I love it, and I love the support from you, the community of Tyler and the surrounding areas. It's people like you that keep my small mom and pop business going.
Oh, you are
You're
just
so
amazing.
sweet. So can you tell everyone where to find you?
For sure. So we are in the Bergfeld Shopping Center on the corner of 8th and Broadway. You can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and you're more than welcome. We love to see all of the customers in our personal space, 111 East 8th Avenue Street, inside the bakery. Come, and it is free smells for everybody.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week when we have more Christmas content coming your way. But until then, remember to keep doing things the Long Branch way.